Audio Jungle.
Hi guys, today we are at Fuji International Speedway in Gr.2 class with MOTUL AUTECH Gr.2 car, and we're gonna do a track guide as usual. So, now we are approaching our first braking point. As you can see here, I've put in somewhere around 120 meters to get a good braking point, but you can brake later than that. So to get a decent lap time, you gotta brake really late and really clip the apex on the right. So I downshifted into first gear and I stayed in the first gear and managed the throttle in first. But you can see I upshifted into second really quick. You can stay in second. This is all about you, about how you feel about the track. We are approaching this tricky left-hander, and you want to brake when you see the sign on the left, the Coca-Cola sign. Also, I use the 50-meter mark as my reference point. Also, you need to be really quick and hard on the brakes, somewhere around half of the throttle, like half of the bar, and you want to be really quick as you turn on the left. Now, as you can see, we are braking as this shadow, and you want to manage the throttle here. You don't want to be too quick on the throttle, you don't want to be too slow. It loses you time or you can spin, depends. For this reference point, I'm using the marker on the right, which is the red marker before the 50-meter sign. You want to be really hard on the brakes as you trail braking in a corner. Most important thing here is you maybe want to upshift into third gear to prevent the loss of traction, and you, as you can see, gain a lot of speed at the exit. Now we are approaching this tricky, I would say, section of the track, and you want to use the end of the fence on the right as your braking point. You want to carry as much speed as possible through these turns. You can see I downshifted into first gear, then upshifted into second, and you want to be really fast on the throttle. You may want to have a little bit of oversteer, but not too much. Also, I use this end of the grass as my next braking point, which is kind of not a braking point. You just want to tap the brakes. Tap the brakes and tap this green turf on the right as you upshift into third gear and full throttle out. For this reference point, I'm using the end of the curb on the left. Also, this part is really important because you want to be as smooth as possible on the brakes. Just tapping the brake as easy as it gets. Upshifting into second as you want to carry as much speed as possible through this corner. For this braking point, you want to use the end of the fence on the right. Also, you gotta be really smooth on the brakes, like tapping the brakes and trail braking just into the corner, and it's really important to carry as much speed as possible out of this last corner, because it will probably gain you a lot of time on the straight, or you will lose a lot of time on the straight. So guys, I managed to do 129.413, which is kind of decent. It was, I think, maybe a tenth shy of the top 10 leaderboard, but I was happy with my time and happy to share it with you. So if you like the video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and see you some other times. Enjoy!